Thank you, Chairman, and thank you, Ranking Member Huffman. Let me add on top of my written remarks that, Ranking Member, I think that you would know that I would find your opening statements filled with factual inaccuracies and grossly misleading statements that I'm hoping over the time today that we'll have an opportunity to address those assertions. But as we know, this department touches the lives of millions of Americans. It manages America's vast energy supply and natural resources. We honor federal trust responsibilities and the unique relationship with tribal nations. We deliver water to the West, we fight fires, we enforce the law, and we steward our treasured wildlife refuges and national parks. And our efforts extend across the country to ensure border security. The department manages 41% of the southwestern border, as well as the safety of Indian country. This broad portfolio of tens of trillions of dollars belongs to the American people and should be managed, conserved, and put to use according to the law. This budget reflects President Trump's priorities to pursue American energy dominance, deliver services more efficiently, uphold law and order, and make federal lands safe and accessible for all Americans, all of which will make life more affordable for families across this country. Under this administration, Interior, along with the rest of the administration, is committed to increasing our energy production, reestablishing our position as dominant in critical minerals, protecting our economic and national security. And by energy dominance, we mean selling energy to our friends and allies so that they don't have to buy from those that are waging war against our allies or waging terrorism against the world. We have eliminated burdensome, ideological, counterproductive regulations that undermine efficient land management while maintaining appropriate protections of our wildlife and environment. Ongoing regulatory reform to cut red tape will continue to secure supply chain, unlock American energy, reduce prices, deliver better outcomes for the American people and tribal nations, and secure sustainable financial returns for the American people on their federally owned land and mineral resources. The department estimates that revenues in 2027 will exceed nearly $20 billion. That's revenue coming in from managing the resources, now more than offsetting the operational costs of the department. The department is also reducing costs by making our operations more effective. The budget includes 3 unification proposals, which we hope to have an opportunity to talk about. One is unifying our 4 wildland fire programs into the new U.S. Wildland Fire Service. The budget also includes the unification of the firefighting components of the U.S. Forest Service into this one national U.S. Wildland Fire Service. Unifying duplicative endangered species responsibility that is split between NOAA and UN Fish and Wildlife under the Fish and Wildlife Service, and reunifying the department's 2 existing offshore mineral management bureaus into a single entity, the Marine Minerals Administration. These unification efforts will streamline bureaucracy and make our work to fight fires, manage forests, protect wildlife and the environment all faster, safer, smarter, and more effective. We are expanding our efforts to cooperate with tribes and federal agencies to fulfill trust responsibilities by committing to open-door engagement, transparency, and sustained communication with all of our 575 federally recognized tribes. The millions of Americans visit interior lands each year, fueling a booming $1.3 trillion outdoor economy and supporting jobs and small businesses nationwide. The 2027 budget focuses on the continued recreational use as well as the beautification of Interior's assets. One big ask that we would have for this committee is to expeditiously reauthorize the Great American Outdoors Act Legacy Restoration Fund passed by Congress and signed by President Trump during his first term. Reauthorization for an additional 5 years would again help protect and ensure that we have the capital budgets to maintain these essential resources. In addition, as we celebrate America's 250th, the budget focuses on visitor-facing operations at our parks, wildlife, and public lands, and this will help improve visitor experience, drive tourism, create jobs, and generate revenue. Simply put, this budget puts America first and Americans first while securing peace and prosperity for our country's future. I appreciate the committee's support for the department's mission, and I look forward to working closely with each of you to advance the important mission and responsibilities of the Department of Interior. Thank you.